Hello, I'm Roger Bisbee and welcome to our trade tested video where we put manufacturers' products to the test and see whether they live up to their claims.
Hi Roger, well I've got the Aviva Half Mask from Scott Safety here today. It's a brand new product, just come out onto the market. A few things just to be aware of that you may or may not have seen in half masks before, just before you try the product. It should be really comfortable. It's been designed with comfort in mind, with this really comfortable seal and so on. You should be able to find a good fit for you because it comes in 3 different sizes. It also comes with a range of filters, so it should be good for a variety of jobs. It should be really easy to take on and off and be compatible with your other PPE that you're wearing, like your hard hat and your goggles and so on. It also should be easy to check that you've got a good fit before you start working because it's got this positive fit to check button on the front there. And also one final feature is it's got voice intelligibility, which basically means that you should be able to speak and be heard and understood while you're wearing it, so not need to take it off every time you need to talk to someone.
Yeah, now I've actually seen this sort of thing in other things, and the way to do it is with a microphone and a battery. Is this like that or not?
No, I think it's actual technology that's built into the mask.
So no batteries?
No batteries involved.
Thank goodness for that. Okay, I'm going to take this out, give it a try and report back to Georgina because she's the boss, tell her what I think. But that's the points you want me to check out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Hello, well we've had the Aviva Half Mask from Scott Safety out on trial for a couple of weeks now. We're now back to give our verdict. Roger, what did you think?
Well, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Can you understand me?
I can understand you well,
so
yes.
That ticks the first box.
Yeah.
That voice intelligibility.
It's the first time for everything.
Yeah. Now, can you take it on and off easily?
You can, yeah. Do you want to demonstrate how you've been doing it on side?
Right. If you take the top off, you can pull it down this way and hang it down round your neck. And if you leave the top on, so
like I have, so you can keep this on under a hard hat.
You've got a hard hat on. You've done it, haven't you?
Yeah.
She's way ahead of the game. So if you've got the top on, you've got your hard hat on, you can just release it there. Again, pull it down on the straps, and it's hanging around. So it's the fact that these straps are just a one-piece strap, and that you can just very simply do that. So yeah. Great.
So easy to take on and off. It ticks that box as well.
Yeah.
Just going back to that voice intelligibility bit, that was one of the key points about it, wasn't it? Was that you didn't have to need to take it on and off all the time, every time you needed to speak to someone. So did you find in practice that was true? You didn't have any problem?
Yeah, well, you know I talk a lot, so I'd be taking it on and off all the time.
You're the perfect person to test that feature.
Yeah, and it worked. Anybody that needed to understand me could.
Excellent.
So yeah, really good.
So comfort is a key feature in the design of this product. I know that it's got this silicone-free reflex seal. I know that it should be really compatible with your other PPE. It's even got this pinch over the nose. How did you find it in terms of comfort?
I mean, I tested it. I've had a couple of weeks wearing it and it didn't cause me any discomfort, and I didn't finish up with that funny little mark on the top of my nose, which can, if it's too tight. Certainly fits in with the goggles all right. No problem there, no steaming up, nothing like that. And I think that you can talk because this bit gives underneath the chin. It just finds its own position under that chin. You know, you don't have to worry, it just does it. But as you talk, it does move slightly. So yeah, it's good. That silicone-free material feels nice, really. It's a nice, comfortable rubber, if such a thing is possible.
But it's silicone-free because some people are allergic to silicone. And
yeah, but also you get a reaction when you're paint spraying sometimes with silicone, so you've got to keep silicone out of the equation for that. But yeah, some people apparently are allergic to it, but then people are allergic to everything, aren't they?
Yeah. So it should be really easy with this product to check that you've got a good fit before you start work, because it's got this positive fit to check button at the front. How did you find that?
Well, that was fine. I mean, I would say the one thing is don't push it in too hard, because if you push it in too hard,
you give yourself a false fit. Basically, you're pushing the mask against your face, and you're not allowing the straps to hold the mask, you're allowing your finger to hold it. So just a little bit of care there when you do that, and you'll be fine.
So I suppose one other thing people might be wondering is, why would you actually want to use one of these rather than just a disposable mask, when in some cases that would be just as good? Is it because of, do you think, you know, from your experience, is it because you can get this really good fit with something like this? Is that why you'd want to upgrade?
Yeah, I mean, those disposable masks, if you can't test whether it's fitting properly, that is a major problem, because I've used paper ones for years, chucked them away 5 a day, and they've never really fitted properly. And you can always tell that because you get this little mark around here where the dust has crept in on the bottom. Yeah?
To be fair, some of those are better than others. I know that they sell them in some retailers, the big boxes of them. I think you're talking about.
I'm talking
and
about.
That if, often they don't even have a CE mark on, so they shouldn't actually have any place on a construction site at all.
Yeah.
You know, they're not really providing you with any protection.
Well, I looked at them. I discovered on the box it says not PPE.
Yeah.
So
They're,
what are they there for?
they're nuisance dust masks. They're for things like mowing the lawn and
Do you
doing
know
the
what?
dusting almost. You know, I personally, I don't think they should even be there.
They're for robbing banks. That's all they're good
Banks.
for, really.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there we go. On to our next job. Anyway, so overall, it's passed. You know, you've trade tested it. It's passed the test. It's performed really well, and all the criteria that we looked at.
Do you know what the other thing is? I think because I used to buy all those disposable ones, buy the box load, chuck them away 5 a day. I reckon it's probably even work out cheaper once you made that investment. These filters, they're not an arm and a leg, and they last quite a long time. So
And you're more inclined to look after it, aren't you? It's got the box.
Well, I like
so you
that
put it
box.
back in the box at the end of your.
Because a lot of the time you can chuck them in the back of the van, and of course they're gathering dust, aren't they, on the inside? So having that box is great. You know.
Encourages you to look after it a bit more as well. So brilliant.
So that's it. That's us. We've done and dusted with that trade tested mark. And don't forget, come back and see us soon. If you're not a subscriber, become a subscriber, because that way you get automatically updated with all the new trade test videos that we've got, all the tool tests, everything we've got coming up on Skill Builder.
Thank you very much for watching. I'm Georgina Bisbee.
Come back soon.